Hello, physical science students. Hope you're doing well. I will try to be back as soon as I can, but currently I have a few things to take care of to get my daughter back to being healthy. She does have jaundice, if you guys know what that is, and so we're just trying to adjust to see if we can get her to be healthy, so that way I can be back to see y'all back next week and review for your final. Anyway, just to guide you with this project, for Wednesday, your goal is just to fill out this Google Doc with information about a compound machine that you would like to do research on. It could be something as simple as a pencil sharpener, whether it's electric or mechanical, that's fine. Or something more complicated like, say, a wheelbarrow, that's a little bit more complicated, but not much more. Or even much more complicated, but yet it's still doable, like a bicycle, or a tools that people use to grind up meat, like a meat grinder or hand drill. Any one of those can work. Okay, it does not have to be just operated by hand. It could be electrical too, but some kind of compound machine that's reasonably not too complex. Don't go and do, like, say, a car engine. That's just too much. Anyway, as I said, for Wednesday, your goal is to fill out this Google Doc with the information on the compound machine that you choose. On Thursday, you will be taking this information along with pictures and diagrams from web pages that you find and add it to a Google slide. Make sure you practice reading it, double checking it for spelling and grammar issue. I'm not too picky about grammar, but you should use your own words. Remember, if it's plagiarism, your project will count as a 0. So make sure no more than 60% of anything from your slideshow and this Google Doc is from a website. It should be put into your own words. And then on Friday, you will be shown a video that I'll link onto your Canvas page, how to make a recording of your Google slide as a presentation. So you're going to present the information as best as you can, make as many recordings as you want, and then just turn in one recording once you have uploaded to YouTube. So by Friday morning, you should see an instructional video from me showing you how to make a screen recording of your presentation. Now, you do not need your face in your presentation, so I just want to hear your voice and the information. You can record it in school, but it's going to be kind of loud, so I would recommend you try to record it at home either Friday or Saturday and try to turn in the recording along with your Google Doc on Saturday. Okay? Make sure you share with me your slideshow on Thursday once you start working on it, so that way I know you're the creator and I can see every single thing that you type in the history. So there's no doubt from me, and there should be 0 doubt from me that you plagiarize or copy anyone else. Okay? So with that, that's the plan for the week. Next time you hear from me, it's probably going to be Friday morning with a link on a YouTube video on how to make a recording of your slideshow. So once again, look at this Google slide, pick a compound machine, research it, fill it out on Wednesday. Thursday, open up a Google slide, share with Mr. Vu, and make sure that you do not plagiarize as you make that Google slide. If you use a picture from Google search, feel free to just insert the link on it and you'll be okay. Okay? So once again, all your sources, whether it's from a website or a video, should be linked. So, for example, pretend if I make a video on a trebuchet, I would say my compound machine is a trebuchet. The history is it first started in Asia, and then somehow it traveled way through the Silk Road by Persian and Arabic trader, and then eventually it made it to Europe, where it's used as a weapon for breaking down castle wall or for causing terror. That'll be the history part. The simple machine involved obviously is going to be a wheel and axle, a lever for the major arm and the middle, which is the wheel and axle. The sling could be considered as a type of a simple machine may be like a pulley because it's hanging on and swinging, it's changing direction. And then the counterweight, depending on if it's attached on solid or swinging, it could be another wheel and axle, for example. How does this machine make work easier? Obviously, no human can pick up a 200-pound stone and throw it at a very fast speed or a very far distance. So this machine makes work easier by taking people energy and effort and slowly add it to the machine one step at a time. And when they release it, all that huge energy is released very quickly. So this makes the machine very powerful because the work is done over a short amount of time. And is able to destroy the castle wall from a very far distance because people can be safe from arrows or other things being thrown down. Next, when people operate this machine, what are the energy conversion? Obviously, it's either human energy or it could be a horse or a mule or a donkey that load up the machine. And the part of the machine that could be loaded up could be another wheel and axle. So this is coming back to the previous question. And all that chemical energy from human or animal is stored into the trebuchet as gravitational potential energy because the counterweight is lifted up high. When it's quickly released, a lot of it is converted into kinetic energy to throw the stone. But you can hear the sound, which is another type of kinetic energy. And some of it is wasted as heat because there's a little bit of friction between all the moving parts. The next question is, do you see people continuing using this for the next 20 years? Obviously, no. For the last several hundred years, we have machines like cannons and bombs and missiles that's way more powerful than a trebuchet, so I do not see that. Other than using it as a hobby or as a demonstration of the past, there's really no use for it as a weapon of war. I would link my source like the Nova video. There's multiple websites I can use to show diagram and picture. And then I will make a recording on the YouTube and put it on here. So that was roughly about 2 minutes for my presentation. Feel free to add way more than just those basic information to get a very high grade or maybe some bonus point. With that, I'll see y'all back in a couple of days.